help you, John. But this help comes with a warning. I'm gonna watch you very carefully. And the moment there is any sign of trouble, you are out.
Sure.
Painkillers is a 2019 thriller about a surgeon who becomes afflicted by a mysterious disease after the death of his son. It is a very interesting premise that never lives up to its full potential. Painkillers is filled with strange editing. The beginning feels like the start of a television show, while the last 20 minutes are odd and poorly paced. The film uses way too many sudden cuts. There definitely is a deep story here, but the movie just can't seem to adequately tie it all together. The entire premise for the movie is flimsy. Dr. John Huss is a strong candidate for worst father ever. He obviously loves his son, but driving with the lights off at night and not watching the road can only lead in one direction. The movie is also littered with generic dialogue. Each character says exactly what they should, and when it isn't cheesy, it's just plain bad. Grant Bowler gets the worst of this since he plays a supposedly suave villain, but is given the film's worst lines. Once John discovers the cure for a strange disease, whose origin manages to include PTSD and 9/11, things do manage to pick up. Immediately, the audience is able to make a connection to the opening scene. Painkiller sets a mood of unpredictability that lasts the rest of the movie. It also does a great job of addressing the alternatives to dealing with the mysterious disease. John's affliction would be a difficult one to live with, but there are also obvious ways to handle it, especially since he is a doctor. Every obvious answer is dealt with, making the movie much more intriguing. Painkillers also manages to be touching at times. John's disease has ruined his life. He has lost his son, his job, and the seemingly one alternative he has is not one he is willing to take. Watching how he attempts to live his new life are the movie's most powerful moments. This is seen most poignantly in the moments when he is driving. And while the ending has a rushed and anticlimactic feeling, it also does a great job of conveying a sense of acceptance and hope. Painkillers is a good idea that never lives up to its intriguing potential. The idea for a good story is there, but poor dialogue and pacing offset the engaging tale. For the coolest movie reviews, you can find us on the web at AIPT Comics. You can find our podcast, Adventures in Movies, on iTunes, or drop us a line on Twitter at AIPT Movies.